Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Broken Berean. And today I'm going to do something that I intended to do for a long time, but just haven't got around to doing much of it yet. And that is book reviews and lots of theological content mixed in with my love of games and movies and things like that, because we're not just one thing, we are people of many facets. So today I want to do a quick book review of The Valley of Vision. Now, this is one of those books that I never heard of till probably a year or two ago. A friend online recommended it to me, and I picked up a paperback copy off Amazon, and it truly impacted me. Now, what is it? And like the description here, and I will put the link for this for you to get it directly from Banner of Truth, but you can get a copy of this book physically or digitally just about anywhere. But the reason I'm focused on Banner of Truth is you can get the high end, genuine leather, high quality goat skin uh, bindings only here. So, the Valley of Vision is a collection of Puritan prayers. And it also says devotions, but really it's a bunch of prayers. Now, for my birthday this year, I went and treated myself and got me the bonded leather version. It's a nice little, looks nice, matches my current Bible. So, and just to show you, I mean, each prayer and each devotion is about 2 pages, and it's about 40 lines each. I mean, you can read through this in about 60 seconds for each one. These are brief, tiny little prayers and devotions just to help you refocus your thoughts and your heart for the day. And it covers a variety of topics of desire, of nurturing, of pain, of suffering, of sin, of theology. It covers everything. And this is one of those devotional books that really, I don't know why everyone doesn't have a copy of it. I mean, half the people I know have morning and evening or uh, Oswald's Chambers devotional, uh, My Utmost for His Highest. I mean, usually everyone's got one of those two sitting on their shelf somewhere that they've gone through at least once. And those are great devotionals. But I am multiple decades into life, and I never knew about Valley of Vision till after my 40s. And I mean, honestly, I mean, I went through 4 decades and no one told me about this book, and it's been around forever. These were written by the Puritans, and it has been a staple of many preachers around the world, and it's just not mentioned. And these are tiny little prayers, little devotions, it's not to be deep diving into. Today we're going to study Mark chapter 1, or we're going to do a deep dive in eschatology or soteriology. It's going to be, let's pray so we can focus our heart and our mind on what it's supposed to be focused on. Now, if you'll allow me, I'm going to read the one I showed you because it is one of my favorites. It's called The Broken Heart. And this is just a quick prayer. I mean, we can time this and you can see how long it takes to read this. O Lord, no day of my life has passed that has not proved me guilty in thy sight. Prayers have been uttered from a prayerless heart. Praise has been often praiseless sound. My best services are filthy rags. Blessed Jesus, let me find a covert in thy appeasing wounds. Though my sins rise to heaven, thy merits soar above them. Through righteousness weighs me down to hell. Thy righteousness exalts me to thy throne. All things in me call for my rejection. All things in thee plead my acceptance. I appeal from the throne of perfect justice to thy throne of boundless grace. Grant me to hear thy voice assuring me that by thy stripes I am healed, that thou wast burdened for my iniquities, and thou hast been made sin for me, and that I might be righteous in thee, that my grievous sins, my manifold sins, are all forgiven, buried in the ocean of the concealing blood. I am guilty but pardoned, lost but saved, wandering but found, sinning but cleansed. Give me perpetual brokenheartedness. Keep me always clinging to thy cross. Flood me every moment with descending grace. Upon me the springs of divine knowledge sparkle like crystal, flowing clear and unsullied through my wilderness of life. That is the gospel. That is the broken heart prayer. That is, God, I am a sinful person, but because of what you did on the cross, the bruises, the slashes, the lashes, the stripes that you took for me, you have healed me, saved me. May you ever keep this thought in my heart and mind. That is the Christian life in a nutshell. And that's why it's one of my favorites. I mean, I read that, just having a bad day and you're like, oh, everything's going, and I sit there and read that and it hits me. It refocuses me back to what's important. Yes, terrible things have happened in my life. I've done terrible things in my life because I am a sinner. And this is what this book is. There's over 200 something in here. I don't know the exact number, but it's quick little devotionals like this every morning. Seriously, just leave it on your coffee table. And when you get home, or put it on your nightstand, first thing in the morning, takes you 2 minutes. Takes you a minute to 2 minutes to read through one of these. To really read it out loud. Like a lot of us will read things, but when you read it out loud and you hear it and you read it, it resonates in your mind and your heart and really helps you set straight what's important for the day. Bad things may happen. Good things may happen. But in the end, it's all for one thing: God's glory. That's why we're here. I guarantee you, you can spend a lot of money on this version. There are free versions that I will put links to in the description so you can download PDF or ebook for your reader that you like. Get this book. It's a few bucks. I think it's $15 for the paperback. If you want to splurge yourself like I did on my bonded leather version, I think it was $27. You can find it, but if you want to love this book, I love the thought of it, I want to spend the extra money, fine, go. I'm not a big genuine leather fan or anything like that, but my paperback version was falling apart, so I got something a little bit sturdier than paperback. So that's why I bought it. I'm not promoting. It's your choice. But I guarantee you, whatever choice it is, reading this 1 to 2 minutes a day will enrich your life, will settle your anxiety, will put your stress and your struggles in perspective, and help you have a marvelous day gifted to you by God. Now, I'm still sorry that some of those lines are still repeating in my head that I read, and as always, my friends, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.